In today's lesson, we will take a look at how to read musical notes. Hi, I'm Daniel and thank you for joining me here at PianoVirtus, the British-based home of all things piano. Reading music tells us how high or low or how short or long to play the notes. To read music there are three things we need to learn: the staff, the clef and the note values. In music we write musical notes on a staff, which by the way can also be known as the stave. I'll refer to it in our lessons as the staff. Whichever name you decide, it is made up of 5 horizontal lines going across the page from left to right. On the staff we can write a treble clef, for which piano we generally use for the right hand, and a bass clef, which we usually use for the left hand. Let's try and find middle C. This is what middle C looks like written as a crotchet on the staff. If we look closely, it's a solid black rounded shape with a stem going upwards on the right hand side. Notice it has a line through the middle of it. This line is known in Western notation as a ledger line. A note like this can't be any other C on the piano, only middle C. Now let's take a quick look at note values, or how long to hold a note down. The time value of our first notes are a quarter or crotchet note, which is a note value that lasts for 1 beat or 1 count. In music we don't say it lasts for 1 second, we say it lasts for 1 beat or 1 count like this. 1, and again. Notice that this middle C is next to the treble clef sign. This means we use our right hand to play it. Now, which finger to use? Let's use our finger placement like we did in lesson 1. So placing our thumb on middle C and very lightly pressing our fingers down on the other notes. 2 on D, 3 on E, 4 on F and our pinky little finger on G. Let's try 4 of these crotchets in a row. And with the counting, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now let's try a different note value. Remember what I said before, we can read both long and short notes. This note is called a half note or minim. Notice that it has a circle with the stem facing upwards. This lasts for 2 beats or 2 counts. We're still on the note middle C, which has the ledger line through. 1, 2, and again. It does help if you can count out aloud as you play. Let's try 4 of these half notes or minims in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, and again. Now let's try a combination of quarter notes or crotchets and half notes or minims. Here we have half notes followed by 2 quarter notes. Remember we still need to use the thumb to play middle C. 1, 2, 1, 1, and again. Now let's try a different combination of the same note. Here are 2 crotchets followed by 1 minim. 1, 1, 1, 2, and again. Keep repeating the pattern to get used to it. A quick test for you. how many quarter notes fit into a half note? So what's your answer? Did you get it right? The answer is 2 quarter notes. And now for our final note value, the whole note or semibreve. Notice this note has no stem. It just looks like a slightly squashed circle or oval in shape. It has a ledger line through, which means it's still middle C. This whole note or semibreve lasts for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, and again. So just to recap, we have a quarter note or crotchet, a half note or minim, and a whole note or semibreve. So once again, let's try a combination of these. We're still using the treble clef, which means using our right hand. All of these notes are on middle C. This exercise is quite long, so I've divided the music up into boxes. These boxes are called bars. Bars split the music up, making reading the music much easier. Even though the music is split by bar lines, it doesn't mean we take a break between each bar or box. It should be played through continuously. Now let's get our fingers in place again and remember to count out aloud. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here it is again without counting. Also, when we are counting, try and keep your counting even. Think of it as following your heartbeat. So that sounds nice and even, and this is an example of uneven playing. Doesn't sound quite right, does it? Let's try one more example. This time, if you wish, you can pause the video on the music sheet and listen afterwards to see if you get it right. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here it is again. So that's all from me this week. Remember to follow us, like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the bell icon so you don't miss a video, and follow us on social media. Just search for PianoVirtus. So from me, Daniel, see you at the next lesson. Goodbye for now.